You know, mastering the business of music is what the Michigan Music Econ Summit aims to bring to those attending this year's event, where artists and industry professionals unite for a full day of strategic workshops, mentor sessions. This is where creatives can get critical answers on how to get bookings, develop music release strategies, and more. Nicholas Thomasma is the executive director of the Michigan Music Alliance, joining us this morning with more. Good morning, Nick.
Good morning. Thanks for having me on.
I'm so happy to be here. We were just talking about how important this is for the creatives out there who have the creative brain but might not have the business brain. What does this Michigan Music Alliance do?
The Michigan Music Alliance was founded to provide professional development for the music community. Because as you mentioned, you can get lessons in a lot of places, but when you take guitar lessons or piano lessons, they don't teach you the business side. They just teach you how to play the instrument. So that's where we kind of fill the gap, is providing professional development and networking opportunities to connect the community.
Yeah, that is something that I can only picture has got to be just a foreign language to a lot of musicians, because they don't do spreadsheets.
No, and let's just be blunt. Artists don't like the business side of things, right? So that's the game for the Michigan Music Alliance, is to flip the script on that and be like, if you're a band, you're a brand. And the sooner that you embrace the fact that you're a business owner, the more successful you can be in your career.
Absolutely. So obviously, musicians and creatives should be attending this. Who is it specifically for? Is it open to all?
It is open to anybody that's a member of the music community, which includes people who just go to see shows or listen to music online or enjoy other local musicians. But the content is geared towards musicians themselves to help them with the business side of things and provide some assets for them for their career. As I said, bands are brands, and the sooner that you accept that, the better off that you'll be. And so we've designed the whole day to have workshops to help you build your brand, come up with release strategies, and other areas of the music industry that are just not taught in music lessons.
Absolutely, and mentors. I'm sure a lot of people are going to be there that have walked that walk.
Yeah, so that's part of the new programming for this year. This is the third year of the Music Econ Summit, and this year we've added one-on-one mentor sessions in, because we have so many experts who are living and working in the community here, and we want to be able to have people sit down and have one-on-one conversations with them.
Absolutely. We were talking about the state of the music industry as a whole. What is it that people need to know? I mean, we were kind of talking about, musicians may not know how the money gets made, right?
Right. Well, that's like the big question mark, right? Is how does music make money?
AI and all that?
So, and AI so it can be a game changer. You can ignore it completely, or you can use it to further yourself in your career. And there are some advantages to AI, like administrative tasks. And we all have a demo from Lootly, which is considered to be absolutely everything you need as a musician to help get your music out there. It doesn't create music, but it helps the musicians with the tools for the business side of things.
And let's talk about one last thing that AI could never do, and that is the community and the live performance and what it means to listen to music.
That's right. When we talk about how do we make money with music, streaming does pay, right? There are all these numbers out there of 0.0003 cents or whatever. So it's cumulative. That will all add up. But how musicians make money, and this is historical, this is how musicians have always made money, is live performance. And that's something that a computer is never going to be able to replicate and never replace. So as long as musicians are working on their live performance, we're going to try and provide them with the tools and the opportunities for them to succeed.
Well, it could be the difference between that garage band and then everyone knowing the name of that garage band, right? I mean, the business side can make or break if you know that stuff. And the Music Econ Summit is going to not only give you workshops, they'll give you one-on-one mentor sessions. That's huge. 9 to 5, $50 is all it's going to take. MichiganMusicAlliance.org for more information. Nick, thank you so much for the time.
Hey, thanks for having me on.